approach this? And I'm going, well, what do you mean by that? And he went, well, the school is going to do whatever we can do, but we think that you should be a wee bit more assertive. And I'm saying, hold on, I've made the application for his assessment, wrote everything down, give my point of view. They've got yours, they've got the teachers, they've got everything. What can be done? And he said, the loudest voice is the voice heard the most, And I'm going, well, that's not true where the NHS is concerned, unfortunately. He wasn't taking no for an answer anyway. So, I need a drink of it. So I accepted what he said, and I said to him, okay, I'll ring the doctor and see if I can get things pushed along. Because whenever his JJ's initial application was made, it was going to be 3 years before he was going to be seen, which was August past, and he still hasn't been, But that's not what this is about. So this was like about a year afterwards, but 2 years ago, headmaster rings me. I rang the doctor, my doctor, who happens to be also JJ's doctor, and said, hello, Dr. Flynn. Listen, I need to talk to you about JJ's assessment. Yes, John, what do I said, I have to get it brought forward. And she was going, what's the reason for this? And I said, I'll tell you the reason for it. And I went off on one. and I said to, I told her about the headmaster, and I told her about, this, that, and the other thing. And I says, I just can't cope with everything. It's just what pressure's being put on me, to try and organise something for my son, And the phone call went on for about 20 minutes, 25 minutes or whatever. And then at the end of it, she said, John, she says, I'm free at that 2:20 this afternoon. Can you come round, to the surgery? And I went, oh, maybe this is, hopefully get things sorted out, so JJ only went to school until 2 then. So I picked him up, went into the surgery, and Dr. Flynn sat me down and she said, right, talk to me again, tell me about this problem that the school or whatever are having with JJ. And I went off again. Talked like this, for like 30 minutes or something. And at the end of it, and before I had started, I went, but surely, you've got everything that you need from the phone call. She said, no, go on, tell me about it again. And I'm going, anything that's going to help bring JJ's assessment back, or bring JJ's assessment forward. At the end of it, she says, thanks, I've heard enough. And I went, well, and she said, like I told you on the phone, John, JJ's assessment can't be brought forward. And I went, but you listened to me on the phone, and then you asked me to come around here, and we had this appointment, and it was all about JJ's assessment, and you can't do anything about it. She says, no. She says, the appointment that we were having at that moment wasn't about JJ, it was about you, as in me. And I went, what? She said, I needed you to talk to me so that I could assess you without you actually knowing that you were being assessed, because you would be different. If you talk to me about something that made you unaware that you were being actually sort of assessed or looked at or whatever, then you could be yourself, your perfect self. And I went, that's brilliant. It is really brilliant, but hopefully you've discovered that she said, no, John, she says, as I suspected on the phone, you need to go away from here, and there's a prescription. Go over to the chemist, and because at that time I had been taking amitriptyline just for my anxiety. She says, you need to take this medication called sertraline. And I said, but why, how? Because this isn't going to get JJ's assessment. She said, no, but it'll help you cope. You'll cope better, with everything, because there is obviously a lot coming down on your shoulders. And like I think about it, this was 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I was short time after marriage break up, and JJ going to school and getting a lot of things happening, just the same as what happens to a lot of other people. But I thought I was different. You know what I mean? And it turns out that I'm just human, like everybody else. So that's why something worked out in a way that was not the way it was supposed to, expect it to. So that's like did I put four up there? Three examples of things, the result of things not being the way that you actually thought that they were ever going to turn out. And that means that anything's possible. It also means that you can also you can also live with a lot of hope in your life, because sometimes, as with not so much with the Mud Wallace and the Hammond keyboard thing, because that was me basically kicking something, So that worked out. There was no physical or mental or whatever. My back problem, that was not that it was a miracle, because I'm sure if it's researched, it's probably a common thing, but it wasn't common to my specialist anyway. So that worked out in a way no one ever saw coming, and I certainly didn't see me having to take a little medication coming on the day that I thought that I was going to go for an assessment sort of meeting with regards to my son's autism or whatever, So that's really everything for now. I said I wasn't going to speak long, but I did. But I'll sign off, and I hope that you're getting something out of these, because you're getting this sort of an insight into everything that's going on in there. And it's early days, and there's still plenty to say. But for today's theme of things that work out in an unexpected way, I hope that the same things happen to you in a very positive way. And I can end it in just a few seconds by adding the fourth, by saying that Robbie, Barry and I never expected in a million years that we would be working together. But something happened and things worked out in a very unexpected way. And everything's positive. So stay positive, you stay positive too. And you know that anytime any of you have got any sort of queries about issues with mental health, I'm not saying that I'm an expert, but I have been doing some part-time stuff at the hub, and trying to help other people. So if you're deep down thinking, I'm not sure, don't build it up. Either go to your doctor. In fact, just go to your doctor. But because if you contact me, I'll certainly talk to you about it. But I know that if you've contacted me about something regarding that it's something that's going to result in me saying to you, go and see your doctor, or contact the doctor about your son's autism assessment. You'll end up getting treated, and all I can say is that anything that I've been taking, okay, it does affect you in certain ways, but the good definitely outweighs the bad. Okay, so I'll leave it at that for now, and thanks very much for tuning in, and I will speak to you all again soon. So bye for now, and have a good Monday.